going on, everybody? I decided to come live today as I cut up these potatoes. I'm waiting for some people to come in. Waiting for some people to get on. And let me know when you're in here so we can get started. Just on here live. Waiting for some people to show up. Speak to me when you get in the building so I can know. Speak to me when you get in the building so I can know you're on here. I'm cutting up some potatoes, getting ready to talk about entrepreneurship. So let me know who in the building so we can get going. I don't see nothing. I see somebody that came in, but I don't see no who it is. When you ready, I'm ready. So let me know. Let me see. I'm going to push this button and see if I can see something. I'm going to do all messages. When I see some messages, let me know you on this thing. Entrepreneurship is like a big puzzle. Get all these straightened out. I should have been live on Facebook. Warm that out there. Look. Hey, oh, you can hear me? Hey, how you doing, lady? So entrepreneurship is like a real big puzzle. And everybody's missing some pieces. You know, you might have a 1,000-piece puzzle. And some people, they have a lot of the pieces, but they're not put together in the right order. They may be upside down. They may be over here when they should have been over there. So you could be doing a lot of the right things in the wrong order. You could be doing a lot of stuff that worked, that people say work, but it was working better 5 years ago than it is right now. It's a lot of, hey, just call me Nikki. It's a lot of things that go along with this online strategy. So like we know, I say all the time, content is like your online real estate. And when you posting content, it's like every piece of property you have is generating you income if you do it the right way. So I'm sitting up here cutting some potatoes right now. So I'm going to cut the potatoes while I talk. But a lot of people are teaching people how to do things in the wrong order. Are they teaching them how to do the wrong things? You teaching people how to get views. Views don't always equate to money. So you teaching people how to do things that they think they want because the person don't know what they want. So people capitalize off you being ignorant, not knowing what you need, not knowing what you want. And they say, I'm going to teach you how to get views. You think you want views. Views don't equate to money. You really on the back end, you want money, but you think you want views. And some people have hundreds and thousands of followers and don't know how to monetize. Some people like us, we might have 15, 20,000 followers, but know how to monetize that 15 or 20,000. You can monetize with 1,000 followers. You don't have to have all these thousands and thousands of people and ain't nobody spending a dime. It's pointless. It's a waste of time to have a whole bunch of nothing going on. And so it's all like a piece of the puzzle. You have to have your puzzle pieces put together. It's so many people that's missing. Oh, that's what you learned. Oh, okay. People will tell you certain things. They want you to join me in this, join me in that, but they're not teaching you nothing because they want you to stay. You know what I mean? They want you to stay and pay every single month after month after month. Just like a prime example is like going to the gym. Going to the gym with a personal trainer, they're going to have you every month paying the personal trainer every month, but they're not teaching you, or you're not really feeling like that you can eat at home on your own and do right, or you're not exercising at home to do right, so you got to keep going back. Or they teaching you, they telling you what to do, but they're not telling you why you're doing it, or how it works. They're not telling you that eat the foods that make you go poop. They're not telling you this is why you do this. This is why you need to drink. They're not telling you that part. They just telling you what to do, so you just doing it. But you got to keep coming back because they're not teaching you how to think about things. So when you learn how to think about things, you'll put things in the right perspective, and you can do it forever. You can do it whether it's TikTok, Amazon, whether it don't matter what it is, you can do it because you already learned the foundation. People not teaching that foundation. They teaching join my this, join my that, join my this, but you ain't getting no farther, you ain't getting no results because you joining things that look fun, that looks good, that looks like it's gonna work. That stuff ain't even working for them half the time. Half the time people telling you to do stuff that's not working for them. The only thing that's working for them is selling what they have to sell you because you don't know no better. So it's like a big puzzle, and all our pieces have to be put together the right way. I say take people all the time. Every platform got its set of tools that you need to work. Everything, when you do anything on the internet, everything starts with research first. You can't get around it. You can't get around just throwing stuff out there, just throwing this out there, throwing that out there, doing this, doing that. You can't get around that. If you don't do your research first, you ain't gonna get no results. Or you might get results, but they're not the results that you want. You're getting a bunch of views because it look good. Oh, I did this, I put this on. I can't teach you how to be no it girl because I'm not no it girl. I don't even put on lashes. So I can't teach that part. I can teach you how to get the results from the content that you do post if you post the right type of content and you can start generating. They got things called lead generation. You make money from that. They got something called referral marketing, affiliate marketing. You can do digital marketing. Everybody teaching digital marketing right now. What they teach in digital marketing, buy my course and you can sell my course. You ain't learning what's in the course. You just buying a course to sell a course. Buy a course to sell a course. You might as well be in MLM. It's not making. A lot of people are doing things that's not making no sense. Buy a course to sell my course. Yes, if you buy the course, get what's in the course, learn how to apply it to your business, and then recommend the course or sell the course. But the people are skipping all the steps. They just buying it. They don't even know what's in the course. They just buying the course to sell the course, buy a course, sell the course, and telling everybody I made this amount. And they might be making that amount, but they selling to a bunch of foolish people that's doing the same thing. And some people ain't getting no results because they still haven't learned how to build a business or build a brand. Buy my course, sell my course, buy my course, sell my master resale rights. This stuff been out since the early 2000s. This stuff ain't nothing new. It's just that the internet is just now hearing about. Master resale rights is not new. PLR rights is not new. None of this stuff is new. The stuff that these people are teaching, you can go back on my YouTube channel. I was teaching this stuff in 2009, 2010. They teaching this type of stuff like it's new to people, and the people who is new to, they falling for it. They not making no money from it, but they falling for it. So you got to learn how to really go through and dissect well, a lot of newbies, they don't know no better because they think they learning. You can't tell them nothing because they really think they learning something. You're not learning nothing. You just learning how to be involved with a bunch of noise, just a bunch of noise going around. It ain't making you no money. It ain't doing nothing. It ain't really doing nothing for you, but you think it is because you at the level to where you feel like this is something because it feel good. The stuff that you got to do is not going to feel good. It's not going to be the most feel good type of stuff, because when you laying your foundation, when you hammering, putting that foundation together, that's not the feel good stuff. So the feel good stuff is what the people feel like, oh, just post this video and do that stuff. It works. But if you don't have a foundation laid, what is it working? It's not going to work for nothing because you don't have nothing on the back end of it. So you can get a bunch of views, and that's perfectly fine. If you want to go viral, go get viral with me and go viral this, viral that. If you want to go viral, that's fine. But if you ain't got nothing to sell, when you go viral, then what? You just got a bunch of people that know who you are, that can attack you, they control your page. You just got for nothing. You ain't got nothing to sell. You ain't got nothing. You ain't laid your foundation. You ain't got nowhere to carry them to. You don't have your list built. You don't have none of that stuff. But you involved with a bunch of fun stuff. It's fun. So that's the reason why I created my starter kit because it can go step by step. This is what you need. Let's lay your foundation first and lay your yeah, I ain't cutting down potatoes. I said I'm cutting potatoes and I'm gonna talk, but I really be wanting people to understand, because every day I see people making mistakes, just simple mistakes that could be fixed if they just knew, but they don't want to invest. They don't want to invest to learn nothing because they feel like they learning everything for free. That's fine, but everybody's not teaching you everything for free. When people put stuff out on these platforms, the person that's putting it out know what they're putting out. Do you think these billionaires is telling you everything they know for free? They no, they're telling you what you need to know at the free level. And then when you get ready to invest and how much you got to invest, they tell you what else you need to know. They're not telling you everything they know on your free level, and you just want to go search YouTube for everything. They're not doing it. So we just got to learn that it's a lot of money out here. And then let's talk the numbers. A lot of people want to make, let's say $1,000 a month. A lot of people want to make $1,000 a month. But a lot of people, they post 1-2 months and then they give up because it's too hard and it ain't happened yet. Do you know most of us that making anything on the internet been posting for years, and then somebody come on here on the internet wanting to be millionaires overnight, and they just post, I posted 2 weeks and it's not working. What do you recommend? We recommend you plant your seeds and put your time in like everybody else. You can't go around putting your time in. Hey, I can't, my glasses, I can't see too good, but hey, love BTS Army. I can't see what they say, but hey, you gotta still put in your time. So if it don't work the way you think it should work, as fast as you think it should work, that don't mean it's not working. It's still working because you planted a seed. When you plant your seeds have to grow. You plant negative seeds, it's gonna come back. You plant positive seeds, it's gonna come back. It don't matter what kind of seeds you plant, it's gonna come back. So if you plant seeds into your business, it's gonna grow. It might not grow in the time frame. So let's say the goal was $1,000 a month. But in 3 months, you posted and you didn't get no results. Or you got some views and it didn't turn into no sale. It turned in about 100, 150, maybe it turned into 51 month, may turn into, a little bit. So you quit because it ain't worth my time. My time is, but you go to work every day. You know what I'm saying? But you quit this because it's your business. You quit that, but you'll go to work every day. But you wanted $1,000 a month. It's 12 months in a year. So all you really wanted was $12,000 a year. But you quit in 3 months. But let's say even in a year, let's just say, I'm just saying, but it could be way faster than this, but I'm just saying, you only wanted an extra $12,000 a year. That's all you wanted because you said you want to make $1,000 a month. Let's say you post for, well, you done quit. 3 months later, you quit. It ain't worth your time. But that 14th month, if you would have kept posting, you might have hit $10,000, $11,000. You know what I'm saying? You might have hit that, but you quit in the 3rd month. That's where people messing up at, because they feel like things ain't working when things are working. You still ain't planted your seeds and nurtured your seeds and did all that with your seeds. Yes, I want 100,000 followers on YouTube, but do I quit because I don't have 100,000 followers on YouTube yet? Because I'm looking at this person who got 100,000, they got the YouTube play button and I want that bad. Do I quit because, oh man, it's taking too long? It's taking too long because I ain't online every single day like they online every single day. I'm not planting the same type of seeds that they planting because somebody want it better than somebody else. Every time you say you want something, it's somebody else that want it better than you that's going to do the work that you're not willing to do. You know what I'm saying? People are out there doing work that other people ain't doing. That's why they're getting the results. So if we got to just learn, it's the research that make all this stuff come together. You might not have not a whole bunch of followers. You might not have that many followers, but if you did your research, people with websites, we already know this. People can be searching in how to fix my credit, how to grow my hair, how to wigs for black women, wigs for white women, whatever they coming for. They could be typing it in. Your website could be popping up. You know what I mean? They could be typing in these keywords. Your website could be typing up. You don't just have to post on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook. You could actually have your website in a position to where it's going to make you money, even when the website, these old viral stuff. The thing about this viral stuff is it's up and down. You might hit, these people talking about they hit 60,000 in 1 month. They probably did, but with TikTok, it was up 1 month, then it's down 1 month, then it's up 1 month, and it's down 1 month. It's up, down, up, down. It's not just up, 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 up. It don't go like that. So it's good to be in position to jump on those waves, but if you're not building a solid foundation that can keep you going when those waves is going up and down, you're still not really building your foundation the right way. So we want to lay our foundation the right way. We got our websites, we got all this type of stuff, and we want to lay everything. It was wake up. Oh yeah, see, I didn't even, you know what? I didn't even know IG went down. They were saying IG and Facebook went down too. I didn't even know they went down because I wasn't even on those websites at all. I didn't even know they went down. I found out the next day that they was even down. I was like, oh man, I didn't even know. Well, later on I posted on there, I think, but I didn't even know. I didn't know we had an outage. I didn't know we missed nothing. I didn't know because I'm so busy doing this other stuff. But it's like a lot of stuff. Views do not equate to money. It can help you make more money when you lay your foundation the right way. But if a person is just, how to be that it girl, how to be that girl, and this and that, and all this kind of stuff, and all that stuff is fine and dandy, but that ain't what I want. You know what I mean? You don't want a whole bunch of, just a bunch of nothing going on, just so you can look good. Okay, I got 5 million people out there with millions of followers. They can't get they don't know how to monetize one follower. They don't even know how to monetize one follower. They got millions of followers. So it's just not making no sense. So if we do the numbers, if you just, that's the young people, it really is. That's the young folks stuff. I ain't with all that kind of stuff. But all we have to do is lay our foundation, and then we got a few little tweaks. We got to learn about the software that we need to use. We need to learn how to use this software, and we need to learn to use the software. It's software that we need to be using. And I got the links I'm gonna have to do a video about the software and how to use the software. And I'm gonna put the links in the video to how to use this software to get you earning some income. Even if it fluctuates, you want to be in a position where you're making money every single day, even if it's going up and down. Because if it's going up and down on Amazon, it's going up and down on TikTok too. But TikTok, we draw every day. We take out money every single day. Well, if you have money to take out, but we withdraw every single day. And then Amazon, we withdraw once a month. You think people are leaving Amazon just to go to TikTok? Because some people are. That's the foolishness of it all. But the people that got some sense, they not leaving Amazon to go to TikTok. They doing both. Why are you leaving one place that's, okay, so they might not pay as much, but they credible. People know, like, and trust them. Everybody already got their credit cards tied to Amazon. I don't care what you say about TikTok. TikTok is new. They got to get their credit cards over there. Amazon, they've been having their credit cards over there. They shop on Amazon regardless. You're not going to stop people from shopping on Amazon just because TikTok came along. So you got to kind of learn that just because we jump on these platforms, we don't leave the platform for another, because this one going to be here. This one been here. This one new. I see companies come and go all the time. I just got an email. I screenshotted my email. It was from one company. We're sorry to inform you, we're closing our doors. We have not been able to create a steady stream of income. We haven't been able, basically they ain't been able to make no money with what they've been doing for 5-6 years. They've been doing it for 5 or 6 years. And they ain't been able to make no money with it, so they got to close their doors. I done seen companies come. I'm seeing Amazon sellers on TikTok. Yeah, they are. They own both of them. And then when you know how to get connected with the brands, you just locked in, double the income. I got so much stuff that came this week I got the treadmill that just came. Oh, I've been having the stir stepper thing. I got some other stuff that just came. I got so much stuff that came this week that I got to do. The rotating, I got two of them rotating, the rotate. You've been having that face tracker thing. I got two of them different ones. And so many things done came up. But some of this stuff is on both platforms. A lot of them are. But you still got to know who to connect with. It's some scammers on the internet. It's some scammers on TikTok. It's some scammers out there you got to learn about. You ain't got to learn, it's some scammers out there. It's just a whole bunch to really put together. But once you get it together, then you smooth sailing. But it's just a lot of people run into all the wrong people first. They run into all the wrong people that sold them a dream and sold them all this type of stuff. But the stuff they sold them, it wasn't helping them in no kind of way. So then when they finally get to somebody who gonna tell the truth about things and tell them this and this and this, they scared to invest now because they done been burnt by these people. You should just have that's how it go. You got a bad taste in your mouth because you've been scammed out of this person, but I've been doing videos on stuff already. That's what you're supposed to do too. That's how you're supposed to get started with stuff you already got and go on and put that in there and get it going. And as it grows, then you can get some, do some other things. I have some strategies in my starter kit. I just released the starter kit. And I have some strategies and stuff in there. And then, I don't know, I just really sometimes I be sitting up seeing these people teach this stuff, and I be like, this stuff, it just make you mad sometimes when you see people, because this is the stuff that people fall for. So the stuff that people fall for, then they think everything is a scam because they fell for the scam. You fell for the scam. You sit up, fell for views. I want go viral. Go viral to do what? To do what? Once you go viral, then what? What is it next to after you go viral? What did you sell? How much did it cost? And how much did you make out of it? You went viral for nothing. So that's just what I want to talk about tonight. But if you want a certain amount of money, don't think about how much you're making a month, because it might not come all the way you think it should come. Like every month, oh, I only made 200, I only made 100, whatever. I made 500. Don't calculate it like that, because you got a whole year. You got a whole year to make this. The reason why people are not really, first of all, everybody not teaching everybody everything for free. That's first thing first. So certain things that you don't know, simple fixes. They may be simple fixes, but ain't nobody gonna tell you because you ain't invested in them. You over invested in this person, that person, this person. So they not saying certain things. So then when people, if you learn this stuff, you got the information. Now you learn how to apply it. I apply this stuff to my Facebook, my Instagram. Well, not really my Instagram all the time, but I can apply this stuff to my YouTube. I can apply it to anything because I got the information. Can't nobody take the knowledge away from me. Can't nobody take the knowledge away from me. All these platforms, people teaching this platform, that platform, or how to go viral with TikTok, how to go viral with Amazon. They saying this, all that type of stuff. It's going to be a new platform. Because everything is always changing. It ain't going to always be TikTok. It's going to be something else. What you going to do then? You're going to buy something to learn how to do that. Then you're going to buy. But you can't. You're supposed to really be always educating yourself. But a person ain't never made money on this platform and they bought something. Then they go to this platform. They ain't never made money. They just stay buying stuff, but they ain't never making no money from what they buying. Because the foundation still ain't laid. It's because the foundation ain't laid correctly. So you got all this stuff. Everything is scattered all over the place, or everything is really, it might be all together, but it ain't connected right. It ain't connected right, and it ain't flowing right. That's the reason why some stuff is just, it ain't working. When you do, like when I do the certain businesses, when I do like I have a certain system that I got set up, and it works a certain way. If I could have the same system, but if I don't have it set up this way, it won't work that way. It'll be a system. You got this set up, you got that set up, you got this set up, but it ain't set up the right way. It ain't flowing the right way. So that's why the money is not doing what it needs to do, because it's not, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like a lot of things we got to learn over time, that sometimes people can save you time, when you go with them. But we got to do our research first. Research is the only thing. It's the only thing. It ain't nothing else. It's nothing else to learn except learn how to lay the foundation right. Because then when you go out and learn other stuff, like the millionaires, they always say, I spend thousands and thousands on my education every year. Thousands and thousands on their education every single year. I educate myself every single solitary day. Every single day I'm learning but the foundation is there. You know, once you get your foundation laid, it's certain things that now you can go learn this because you're going to connect it to the foundation that you laid. So it's just a whole bunch of things. But once you start doing this, do not calculate what I made yesterday. Looking at what I made. Oh, I only made $30 yesterday. It ain't working. Oh, I made $50 yesterday. It is working. It's work. If you made anything, it's working. Anything you made is working. Now you just got to figure out how to rinse and repeat. You know what I mean? Somebody say, don't say rinse, just say repeat. You got to figure out how to repeat and how to make it make more. That's the only thing you got to do. So, and then once you learn how to do the research the right way, the money going to have to grow because now you know how to do it the right way. It don't have no choice but to grow when you learn how to do it the right way. Because you got a formula that you stick to. This formula works. Now, you know your formula is working. It's only a matter of time. Now it takes time because you have to post so much a day to get going. You know what I mean? You can't it ain't gonna happen overnight. If your goal is, if you gotta have 10,000 videos, let's just say 10,000. I'm just gonna throw out a number. You gotta have 10,000 videos in order to make 2,000 a month. Oh, I'm just saying anything. But you got a formula together now because you know you're making money from what you're doing. You just need to get more videos out. So you need 10,000 videos to get your 2,000 a month. Now you just need time to post your 10,000 videos. Now you got a solid foundation. You just need time to post your 10,000 videos. It may take 6 months, a year, however long it may take to post the 10,000 videos. But now your formula, your foundation is laid to where now I got to learn to keep making videos on the same products I be wanting done. I can do different videos. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I use them videos to the end of time. Yep. And I used to make a mistake of giving stuff away after I got it. I made a mistake of giving stuff away, and now don't do that. You got to keep that stuff. I was calling up U-Haul storage spaces trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing with all the treadmills and all these different tripods and all this stuff. But yeah, you got to always continue because you never know when you're going to need to redo a video, when you're going to get knocked out the water, and then you have to go back and redo or revamp and put it back out there. So I got my starter kit and I got my my one-on-ones are still available. And then Ray Nation, I had to redesign, revamp, and then we're going to get rid of all that. It's not going to be any, what you call it? How you call it? We're going to have some movement going. It's going to be some movement going. It's going to be some communication going and all of that because it's going to be a monthly thing. It's going to be a monthly. If you're going to be in there, it's going to be some activity going. And if it ain't going to be no activity going, the people can leave because we're going to be doing some moving and we don't want to be attached to people who ain't moving. They ain't going to do nothing but slow you down and drag you backwards. Ain't nobody trying to do that. We're trying to move. We're trying to move forward fast. So this time I had the mistakes that you make. First of all, your mistakes be you charging too cheap in the first place. That's the one mistake you make. Everybody always start out doing that mistake, charging too cheap. Then you charge too cheap, and now you got certain type of situation going on, and then you frustrated with the whole situation. Anytime you find yourself getting frustrated with a situation, it only means that you charge too cheap. That's all it means. Because when you charge the right amount, it don't frustrate you because you charge the right amount. You know what I mean? So I'm excited. I am excited about everything. I'm ready to show you the software. Well, I done showed it already before, but I'm gonna really dive deeper into the software and then get the software going because it's a difference between somebody who the only difference is the education. The only difference is the tools that they use. That's the only difference. And then they done planted their seeds a lot longer, but anybody can plant their seeds and really put in that time and effort and get where they need to go. It's just putting in the time and effort. Like me, I had to do a YouTube live while I'm sitting up here. Because guess what this is called? I'm cutting up potatoes. Well, I ain't cut up now potato, but I'm finna cut up potato. But, and matter of fact, I got one of these, this knife right here. I got this off Amazon. Somebody sent me this to do a review for. The only difference is the education and the tools that they use. And once they get that stuff right, that foundation laid right, then you got your education and the tools, that combo right there. You can't lose. It's some simple stuff. Like your collabs, these people hitting you up every single day wanting to collab. And as long as you can do that, you could be making some money from the collabs holding you over until this kick off. Now everything is working together. All things work together. So if you just don't be thinking it's not working. Sometimes you think it's not working. It's working if you just make all of it work together. You have to learn how to think about what's working. This might not be the amount that I want it to be. It might not be 50,000 a month, 100, because this person posting they made that. This person posting they made 100,000 last month. They've been on here longer than last month. You trying to be like the person that's been on here for 2 years or 5 years doing the same thing, planting their seeds, doing what they do. But now when they pull up with the blessings, now you want their blessings. But you ain't put in their work they put in to get their blessing. You ain't did none of that stuff they did to get to where they going. You didn't put in, you ain't bought nothing. You ain't bought nothing from them. You ain't put in none of the work they put in to get their blessing. Now they get their blessing, it look good to you. You want their blessing. That ain't how it work. So when we say we want this much a month, calculate that up for the year and then start working at it, because it could come in the 11th month. It could come in the 22nd month. You know what I mean? Like, so 1,000 a month is 24,000 for 2 years. That's all you really ask for. You know what I mean? So you want 24,000. I'm just saying, if you wanted 1,000 a month, you just say there's 24,000 for 2 years. In the 14 or 15 month, you done made 20,000. This other person gave up 3 months. So they never got to see they 20,000 or they 30,000 or they 40,000 because they gave up. You could turn around and go from 20,000 that I took all them months to make that 20,000. And then 2 months after that, you can make another 20,000. Then 2 months after that, you can make another 20. That's how it goes. It's not a job. It's not a job. A job like this. Every month, same thing. Same every week, every 2 weeks, every month, same thing. That's a job. The entrepreneurship is a roller coaster, and loop and the roller coaster, and then back to zero and back up some and back down and back like this a little bit. It's a roller coaster ride. You got to be ready for that ride. You can't quit. You ain't gonna quit your job. Well, you'll quit your job if they ain't paying you. But yeah, people quit their job, they ain't get paid. Yeah, you're supposed to do that. But if it's a business, you can't quit on, because it's your business. It ain't nobody else's business, so you can't quit on you. So I'm excited about everything. I'm excited about where everything is going. I done finally got my starter kit straightened out, and I got my Ray Nation. I've got to put the payment buttons back on there so it can be a consistent, because it ain't gonna be no inactivity. See, my mistakes, you know what I mean? Like, you got to learn from your own mistakes, but all that inactive stuff, because when you make it too low, people just come in there looking. They want to see, they curious, they not serious. So you run across a lot of curious people. They're not serious, but they want to see what's going on. And since it's that low of a price, there you go. That's what you got. Now you got to go and raise the stakes, because I only want to work with people who going to do the work. I can't beg you to do the work to get the results. Then you get to certain kind of people, you get certain types of people with certain mentality. They're going to look at everything, but they still not going to put in work because it didn't hurt. It didn't pinch them enough it wasn't an investment. $20, we spend more than that on chicken. We spend more than that on, you know what I mean? So it can't be a certain thing, because you got to learn from your mistakes. Don't learn from your mistakes, learn from my mistakes. I'm going to tell you, learn from my mistake. Don't do that. You don't want to do that. I'm going to tell you right now, that ain't what you want to do. That ain't what you want. because it's all a trial and error. You know what I mean? It's all well, when you start going to the next level of certain things, you might be doing this thing and you might be doing great at it. But when you take on another aspect and you go to this level, it's going to be a lot of mistakes because you ain't never done that part before. You good over here doing this part. I got this down packed. I can do this with my eyes closed. When you get over here to this part, that's the next level part. You get to that part, you be like, oh man, you don't want that part. It's a way to do it and still, you know what I mean? But you just got to learn it, you know what I mean? And so if you ain't nobody tell you this, you're going to make all the mistakes. So some people just there to save you from those mistakes. And I wish I had somebody try to save me from my mistakes and I didn't listen. When somebody try to save you from your mistakes and you don't listen, that's mess. But so I'm gonna re-put the buttons back up for Ray Nation the right way. And then, because I got all I need, that's why I was talking to, well, you know who you are. I was talking to you and you said you're going to be committed now. Well, I'm telling you, when I put this button up, I want you to be committed. Because that's the only thing. Some people, they disconnect. It's working, but you disconnect. Then when you disconnect, it slowly, gradually stops working because you stop planting your seed. You got to stay connected the whole way through until you can roll on your own. You know, like if a baby is born, the baby can't feed themselves yet. The baby can't feed themselves yet. Then when the baby get like 2 years old or however old they are, when they get like 2 years old or whatever, they feel like they can do everything on their own. They can't, but they feel like they can. You know what I mean? They want to drive a car, They want to walk across the street on their own. They want to walk down the stairs on their own. They don't want you to hold their hand no more. They want everything on their own. They not ready. You know they're not ready. They don't know that they're not ready. The kids don't know that they're not ready. It's the same thing with online stuff. We think we're ready for certain things. Then we find out once we get in that thing, we wasn't ready. So that's stay connected. It might not feel like, okay, like another thing, the doctor. Nobody want to go to the doctor because they don't want to get that shot. It don't feel good. So it ain't going to feel good somebody telling you, you need to do this, you need to do that. It ain't going to feel good, but it's going to get you the results that you need. So when the doctor is prescribing the medicine or whatever he prescribing for you, it might not feel good, but it might get you the results that you wanted. So you got to stay connected even if the stuff don't feel good at the time. It don't feel good at the time, but on the other end of it, it's going to feel way better. Because now when you open that account up and you see that money done came through like you wanted, you don't want to set your goals. You don't want to say you wanted 5,000 a month. You don't want to say you wanted 3,000 a month, whatever it was. So when you set your goals, somebody's telling you how to reach them. It don't feel like, they shouldn't have told me that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should have told you that. Even if it feel like it don't feel too good, they should have told you that because it's going to help you if you do it. Walking around feeling like this and feeling like that, you can't do that with trying to have a business. You know what I mean? You know how many salespeople that I done fell out with? That done told me some stuff. We done fell out. But I still had to work with them because this is business and it works. The stuff works. I might not like how sometimes we communicate. We don't communicate the way we're supposed to communicate. It might not be like that, but this works. So, boy, this person get on my nerves. This person really gets on my nerves. But I still work with them well until I decide. You know what I mean? But sometimes you just have to go ahead because if somebody's telling you something that's going to help you, it's not going to hurt you if they're telling it to you to help you. It's not going to hurt you. You got this set up the wrong way. Can you go in here and move that around, do this, do that, connect with this, put this together, do this? Well, I like the way my site look. We're not going for looks. We're not going for looks. We're going for conversions. Don't worry about people so busy. Hey, Cassandra, how are you? People so busy looking at the outer appearance of everything, looking at the looks of everything. It's not about the looks. It's about how you can convert the traffic that comes to your site and get it to make money on the other end. If you running traffic to your website, if you decide you want to start paying for traffic and you're running traffic, your goal is to put in $1 and get back $2. Now that's the goal. You might put in $1 and get back $5. You may put in $1 in advertising and get back $5, $10. But your goal is to put in $1, get back $2, as long as you ain't losing. Sometimes you might be testing with stuff and you might put in $1 and get back $1. What that means? That means you at zero. But as you at zero, you might be generating yourself some leads. That means you may be building something right here, but you're still coming out without being in a negative. You just, when you first starting out, you're just trying to keep from being in the negative so far. So sometimes you might not have it to where you put in $1, get back $2 just yet. If you put in $1, get back $1, and that means you at zero, you still doing good. They're not teaching that. They're not teaching that because everybody's teaching how to get rich quick. Everybody's teaching how to do this and do that and do this and make it overnight. I made $60,000 overnight. If you made $60,000 overnight, TikTok just shot your video out there, and it was luck. It wasn't no skill to it. You might have had a little viral formula. You may have had a little hook and a little all that, but you're not doing that every single day, because TikTok is going to eventually, everybody's gonna get a ride on their roller coaster. That's what people don't understand. Everybody's gonna get a ride on their roller coaster. You're not the only one in the world gonna get a ride on their roller coaster. So when you done made this much, you're gonna come down. Somebody else gonna come up. They're gonna come down. Somebody else gonna come up. They're gonna come down. That's how that works. You're not gonna stay up here for the rest of your life making $60,000 every single day, and then everybody else on TikTok not making no money. That don't work like that. So when you do get a viral video, when you make the money from the viral video, you got to know what to do with the money from the viral videos that you make, and start taking care of business over here. Your foundation is your business. TikTok not your business. YouTube could be. Facebook ain't. Facebook and TikTok and Instagram is not your business. Now YouTube could be a good strategic plan, but you got to learn how to take your only business is myname.com, yourname.com. That's the only business you got. Everything else come and go. You get kicked off the platform. You can never get kicked off of yourname.com. You can't never get kicked off of it. As long as you pay your money every single month or every single year or 3 years or 5 years or however you pay it up, you can't never get kicked off. But you can sure enough get kicked off of TikTok. You can get kicked off Amazon. You can get kicked off of Facebook and everywhere else. Because I just did a live last night on TikTok. And somebody came in there and reported or did something to my video, and they reported it for something. And I had to go through an appeal because they tried to get me a violation. I won my appeal, but the thing is, people would try it. They lose a mentality. People have loser mentalities, and when they find somebody who they feel like is winning, what they're going to do, they're going to try to attack the winning person. They're not going to try to win themselves. They're just going to try to bring you down. I won my appeal because guess what? I wasn't doing nothing wrong. When I get on, I know the rules. I play by the rules. When you know the rules and you play by the rules, even when people try things, it ain't going to win. You know what I mean? They can try whatever they want to try, but it ain't going to win. When you start going viral, or when you start going viral, you got to be prepared to go viral. Because when you get videos that's winning, what do these people teach people on the internet? The people that ain't got no integrity, they ain't got no kind of nothing going for themselves, and all they want to do is make money. They're not trying to help people. They're not trying to build a foundation. They're not trying to do that. That's what they say. Go on this site, find out who's at the top. Find out who's at the top and mimic their videos. You can do that. But guess who was at the top when they did that? My videos was at the top. So when they doing that, they telling people to come and attack my videos and do whatever they need to do. I had to strike down 12 or 13 videos from pulling all my stuff. Oh, I strike it down. Oh, they lost their appeal. They can't because it was my stuff. So it's a thing, it's a game that you're not being prepared for. They just telling you this and telling you that. They're not preparing you for what's to come when you do this or do that. So if you're not prepared, it's going to knock the wind out of you. You ain't going to want to do it no more because it's too stressful sometimes. Sometimes it may be stressful. It may get to you. This stuff get on your nerves when somebody's stealing everything you got. Everything you got, you putting out there because you a winner. You know how to put together something that's winning. They're gonna attack the winner. A loser ain't gonna attack a loser. A loser gonna attack the winners. So your video is gonna be the one getting attacked. Your videos is gonna be the one getting stripped and getting remade. That's your video. If you go to the top, you go in the top 10. Who gonna you? They're not telling you that. They just telling you to do this, do this, do this. They telling you to attack people. When you plant these type of seeds, what you gonna get back? You're gonna get that back. So you shouldn't plant it because it's gonna already happen. If you ain't doing it, it's gonna already happen. But if you go to planting them, it's gonna show enough happen. You can't stop the attacks from coming. But like I said, you're gonna win your appeals if you're doing the right thing. You're gonna win your appeals. They can't take you down. They can't do none of that. You just got to be prepared and equipped for it. And as long as you are prepared and equipped for it, if somebody's teaching you how to do that, you can teach somebody how to go and look at the videos that's converting and see what they're doing to convert. But you don't tell people to strip their videos, copy this, copy everything. You know what I mean? Like, they can copy a formula, but nobody can never be you anyway. These people copy my whole video. You know what I'm saying? I just take the whole video. Just take the whole video. Take my voice and everything. You take my voice out, take the voice and use my voice on your video. I don't even have a great voice. I don't have no kind of voice to where people need to be stealing my voice. I ain't never liked my voice ever. I ain't never liked my voice. You done stole my voice? How you steal my voice? Because it's at the top. So we gotta know. You can look at things, but always try to be original and be unique because people are coming to you for your uniqueness. People will want to do business with you for your realness. Oh, thank you, Cassandra. I ain't never liked my voice. But people are coming to you for who you are. It is crazy, ain't it? But so when you still, that's why you have to always be ahead of the game. Because when this stuff hit, oh shoot, it might knock the wind out of you. It might not feel like this and it might feel like that. But you always got your website, your own domain, your own stuff that you building, your own all that stuff you building, your foundation over here. You just leveraging the platforms. You leverage you don't. What's your website? Oh, you get facebook.com. What's your website? Oh, catch me on Instagram. When they say what's your website, it's Vonshae.com. That's your property. That's your own property. When they say what's your website, where your property is, Vonshae.com. Anything else is your vacation spot. TikTok and all that. We get on those trends because they trends and we hop on it. We hop on it because we're trying to leverage those platforms. You're trying to generate traffic because they already got the traffic. They benefiting off you for putting content on their platform. They benefiting off of you. Even if they're not paying you, they benefiting off of you for keeping their content going. Now, it don't make sense for you to be posting on that platform for free and not knowing how to monetize it. So when you learn how to monetize that platform, and then if they kick you off because you're doing too much, you don't start monetizing a little too much, or you don't start making a little too much, they're going to find a way to violate you. They're going to find a way to try to strike you. They're going to find, it ain't going to work if you ain't doing nothing wrong. But I'm saying they will find a way to try to do this. So that's why it's good to have certain things in place so that you can kind of win your appeals and all that type of stuff because they coming. So it's like it's still good. Don't get me wrong. But TikTok ain't going to be the last thing out there. If you build your brand, Cassandra brand, if you build your brand, you have your, like, shoot for 5,000 followers on each platform. Like I say, if you got Facebook, maybe shoot for 5,000 on each and every platform. She says, I am the brand because that's Cassandra brand. But if you shoot for like 5,000 followers on each platform, when the sponsors or the people that want to collab looking at you, they're looking at your different platforms. They may say, I want to do business with you on TikTok. They may say, I want to do business with you on Instagram. They may say, I want to do business with you. Well, I ain't never had nobody say nothing about doing business with me on Facebook, but Facebook still works. You just got to know how to work it. They may say, I want to do business with you on YouTube. long as you got your platforms, you build up your own brand, you can leverage how much you charge according to the platforms. You might can't get that kind of money over here on this platform, but you might can get it by utilizing this platform. Because every platform got a certain type of okay, you know how it's harder to build a following on YouTube? It's harder to build a following on YouTube for a reason. It's not really as hard as we make it. We make it harder than what it really be. But it's harder to build on YouTube for a reason because the types of people that's on YouTube on certain categories, the types of people that's on there, it's a better like mindset, type quality type mindset. Well, that's how they look at it. You know what I'm saying? So like over here, they may say, I'll pay you so and so amount because you're going to post over here. Over here, they may say, I'll pay you this amount. Over here, they may say, I ain't paying you nothing. You know what I mean? But if we work together, then we can do it like this because they know what platforms bring the most valued type of client, and they know what platforms brings them views. When you run an ad, a campaign on the internet, and I'm gonna have to go in a minute because I ain't cut up one. Y'all done had me. I'm still holding this one potato. I ain't cut up nothing because I didn't know nobody. I was gonna be talking and doing it, and I wasn't gonna be. I ain't think nobody was gonna be on here. See, you got to walk in expectancy. I didn't expect nobody to be on here, so I wasn't gonna be doing a whole bunch of talking. I was just gonna be letting it run. You know what I'm saying? But walk in expectancy. Now this, look, learn from my mistake. I was sitting up here ready to cut my potatoes and just be live cutting them, and then people done showed up. What y'all doing here? And then you looking funny like, what y'all doing here? Okay, but when we get this stuff to working, like Amazon, they pay you a certain amount. You got to, and then you calculate how many of these do I need a day. If you want to make 100 a day or whatever, and then you charging 25 a pop, you only need 4 of those a day to make you 100 a day. You only need 4 collabs a day to make 100 a day on Amazon. And then that's 100 a day. And just imagine what you're making from the Amazon once you get your videos out there. And then just imagine if your TikTok, one TikTok, it only takes one TikTok to get you going. I'm cooking dinner for mom and dad. Oh, okay. Look at what y'all eating. What y'all having tonight? What y'all having tonight? But I said YouTube is promoting vertical live. I just gotta start going. Oh yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. When I was getting ready to go live, I said, maybe I should go live on Facebook. And then I was like, I should go live on TikTok. And then I was saying, nope, I'm gonna stick with over here. I don't care if it ain't getting no views right now, because I don't look at it right now. You know what I mean? Like, I know what's to come. So I said, I'm going to get over here. I know ain't nobody going to show up because these people over here, these people don't show up. But I'm going live because I need to go ahead and get my YouTube channel to doing what it need to do. I got my other channels doing what they need to do. Chicken breast, French beans. Ooh, that sounds so good. And mashed potato. Everybody, we all going to Cassandra Brand house for dinner. Because she having chicken breast, French beans, and mashed potatoes. And that's what we going for tonight. She gonna mail us a plate. She gonna put it UPS delivery to us, and we gonna be eating real good in 3 to 5 days. But yeah, so guys, gotta keep going. The stuff is working. We just gotta keep posting, and you don't have to always put your face in front of the camera. You can do faceless type of stuff. And it's good to do faceless videos too. And it's good to do a faceless channel too. You don't have to just have one. You can have a face of one with your face, buttermilk, cornbread. Let me get to cutting up my potato. Now she done got me. Now my stomach growling. But I'm excited about how things is going. I got the starter kit. I got the TikTok playbook. It all depends on where a person is in their journey. Some people may just need the TikTok playbook. And then some people may need the whole starter kit to just lay that foundation. It's a video, like 5 videos. and then it's books. It's the Amazon influencer guide, and it's the TikTok playbook, all in the starter kit. And then I got the Ray Nation. I'm revamping the pricing on Ray Nation and going and putting it together where it needs to be. It ain't gonna be like that, but I'm just saying it needs to be where people gonna remain consistent because we want results. We don't want to just be making money. It's not hard to make money. I don't know, but the people on here don't know. When I first started doing the Dominator Network, no, was that the first one I did? The Dominator Network. When I first started doing the Dominator Network, people were paying to be in the membership. And they were paying, and I was turning around. I was calling people and inboxing people and saying, oh, you're not being active. I'm going to just cancel your card. I'm doing this. I'm sending people messages telling them I'm going to cancel their card because they're not being active. And one of my friends had to say, stop doing that. He said, I got AT&T. I think he said AT&T or whatever. He said, I got AT&T phone. Do you know if I don't make one phone call a month, they're not going to cancel my card? If I don't make one phone call, I'll never use it. They're not going to call me and tell me they're going to cancel it because I ain't been using it. Stop doing that. I hadn't already did it for I don't know how many people. I was saying, but I want the people to get results. He said, you can't make these people get results. I want people to get results. I still want people to get results, but you can't make people get results. The people will pay, you don't know, these people will pay $1,000 and still not do nothing. It don't matter if they'll pay $50 and not do nothing. They'll pay $1,000 and not do nothing. They'll pay $500 and not do nothing. People who ain't gonna do nothing just ain't gonna do nothing. I had to learn that. That's something I had to learn because I'm like, why are these people steady paying? Somebody paid for 13 months in a row and still never, I mean, what are you doing? And they never did nothing. I always jumped in there and said, oh, great information or this and that. Paid 13 months in a row, just paying every month. I'm like, I couldn't get the psychology behind it. I'm trying to figure out what is this? People just steady paying. I had somebody pay and I was supposed to call them and help them set up their stuff or whatever I had going. I was going to call them and help them. They started avoiding my calls like I was a bill collector. I'm like, you already paid me. I'm trying to help you. They didn't want no help. They didn't want nothing to talk to me. They didn't want nothing. They just already paid me and they don't just leave me alone. I'm like, I don't understand. Still can't understand that. But that's how it goes. So I just have to have my mindset for certain things this time around and just understand. But the community is going to be an active community because this time we're not going to let that happen in the group. I just don't understand how these people pay so much and won't do nothing. They ain't paying no regular amounts. They just paying, more than the average amount and still ain't doing that. Like when you pay certain amounts, you intend to be serious. The game, let them pay. I know that's right. I was letting them pay, but they wouldn't make no move. They would just, I don't know. I still can't, there ain't no way I can explain that. Well, I can explain a lot of stuff, but I can't explain that for the life of me. I can't figure out what that was. I can't figure that out. But this time around, it's going to be some changes made because I already did that and learned from that. I got a couple of videos I got to put out after I get through. I'm doing fried fish and some French fries. And after I get through doing that, guess what? I'm going to put these pay buttons up and we're going to build this community the right way because people need results. I want people to get results because I just want everybody to have results. Everybody don't have to make $100,000 a month. Everybody don't have to make $50,000 a month. Some people just need an extra $2,000, $3,000, or $4,000 a month just to kind of get everything where it need to be. I paid off all my, when I had that viral video that did what it needed to do, I paid off all my credit cards. The minute I got the money, it took over like a 2-month period because, I just was paying off $400, $500, $600. I was just paying off at a time every day. Every couple of days, I was just paying them off. And I paid them all off at once. So then that didn't do nothing but allow me to, now I can get all my credit increases at the same time. all like my credit limit increases and all that type of stuff. My score went up like 84 points. I still need some points to go, but I didn't just take the viral video money and just go willy-nilly out here doing all this other stuff. I took that little money and said, you know what? I'm finna do this, take care of this business, take care of that business, and go and get that straightened out. And then, because it's gonna be another viral video. I got one that's already like 400,000, and another one that's like almost 400, like 300,000, I think. Or either one is 500,000 and one is 400. Now I count viral as when it hit 1 million. That's what I count as viral. If it hit 1 million to me, it's viral to me because my videos didn't never make no million. So now, if one at 400,000 and one at 300,000, those on this way. They on their way. All I gotta do is keep letting them sizzle or whatever they need to do. But yeah, guys, that's all I want. I want to come over here and talk to y'all, see what y'all up to. Just keep going, keep posting. Well, it depends on what you're posting too. It make a difference what you're posting, but that's gonna be all in the starter kit. It's gonna be in the starter kit because you got to know what to post. You know what makes most sense, and that's it. We're doing this thing. I'm excited. I'm starving because Cassandra Brand over there cooking like she ain't never cooked before. I don't know why she cooking like this and go tell me what she cooking. I'm like, oh man, I need to be over there eating. But I'll see y'all another time. You know I can't say when I'm coming on again because I don't know when I'm coming on again, but I need to get myself together so I can kind of have a schedule as to when I'm coming. But in the Ray Nation, I'm going to be going live once a week. So that's what we are going to do. In the community, it's going to be a once a week type of thing because I want to make sure that everybody in there is being able to get the result. Everybody ain't going to have the same. Oh yeah, you still in the NC. Everybody ain't gonna have the same result because everybody's on different pages. Everybody doing different. We all doing the same thing, but we all doing something different. Somebody may be specializing in TikTok. Somebody might be specializing in YouTube. You know, everybody on a different page. But if the community is as one and united, and we really start building, like I'm starting from scratch again. I deleted my whole mailing list, everything but the car business. I deleted all my mailing lists, all of my everything that got something to do with online income. I deleted every single person. I deleted me again. I did this multiple times, but because guess what? I have to build this stuff the right way. If I find out I done got this certain type of thing going, I just have to scratch that and go back to the drawing board and do it again. So I had to start from scratch. All new. I had to revamp the cheat sheet, had to revamp this, I had to revamp that, just revamping everything. I done revamped everything. Now it's ready to rock and roll. Because I heard Vince Reed say one time, this was years ago, he said, stop doing other stuff and just keep perfecting that thing. Keep on working on that thing until it's ready to go, ready to rock and roll. You know, you're going to put it out there and make a little mistake, revamp it until it's the perfect. People cannot pass it by. Keep working at it until people can't pass it by. I just keep working on mine until can't nobody pass it by, but I'm not gonna. So I had to revamp because you're not gonna be on my list and not ever open my emails and I pay for my list. I got to pay to host my emails. I don't get all that free stuff. I got to pay every month to host my emails. I don't get all them free tools when it comes down to my business. I don't use the free tools. I use them, to a certain degree, I might use them. But when it comes down to my email list, I got a paid email list. So you just on my email list, wasting space and not ever opening my emails and not ever doing that. Oh, thank you so much, Cassandra. I don't do that. So I have to start from scratch and make sure I get people that's really interested. But I have to make sure my back end is set up to where I'm sending the emails out and all that kind of stuff. I got to do all that type of stuff too. So that's why when I start from scratch this time, I got this part together. The pieces of the puzzle that I talked about in the beginning, we all have these pieces of the puzzle, but we didn't have it all connected. That's a piece of my puzzle that was missing. My back end piece of my puzzle. That the back end of the puzzle is the most important part. It's not hard to get people to sign up. It's not hard to get people to go to a church. It's not hard to get people to do anything to start. It's the hardest part is to keep people going, You know what I mean? That's the hardest part. So I have to get that back end email sequence set up to keep people going, in there and doing what they need to do. So that's what I've been working on. I've been really working. And now I'm going to let y'all marinate. Keep posting. Keep doing what you're doing. Congratulations on everything you got going, Cassandra. Congratulations on everything you got going. Just call me Nikki. And I will see, well, if y'all still on here. I can't tell who. All I see is two little people here right now. Now I see one. But congratulations on everything y'all got going too. And I will check y'all next week. Have a good one. Wait a minute. First, I got to learn how to cut it off. Okay. There we go.